Okay, so I'm here with Brian Lee, confidence coach for Fearless Attraction, the Attraction Studio. We just got a little bit of personal history and the few minutes we've spent together, and so I'm curious to know specifically what you would give credit to in your life that's prepared you uniquely for this work in coaching and teaching.
Okay. Like I said, coaching came from a background of sports first. And my coaches always told me I was a student of the game. And what that means is dissecting the game to learn the moves, why you do something, just not how you do something. So once you become a student of the game, it allows you to master certain moves and techniques and allows you to become more effective and efficient at what you're doing. And that was my goal, even as an athlete, I thought I was fast, I thought I could jump high, but there was always another guy out there who could jump higher, run faster. So your technique had to be better to compete against these guys. And that was something I learned how to do at an early age so that I could do what I love to do.
Right on.
And that included, chasing women and being effective at getting the woman of my choice. So.
And what specific coaches, even though they might not have been, coaches that we would consider, professional coaches, but everybody's had coaches along the way, people they can credit for teaching them some things. Who would be your significant people along the way?
I've got two in mind. There's a coach named Coach Haywood. The reason why he stands out in my world is because early on in my career I could play the sport, but I always didn't play up to my ability. There were times when I would get out there and if the competition was less, I'd play lower. Or if I thought the competition was higher than what I was capable of, then I kind of shrink to that moment and be like, oh, well, this guy's just good and I don't want to play against him. And he challenged me one day, first time in my life I'd ever been challenged athletically. He told me, he said, Brian, if you don't play like I know you know how to play, you'll never touch this court again for my team. This is in 7th grade. I went out and I had the best game of my life because I had to, because this man had put this challenge in front of me and said, you're never going to see my court again if you don't get out there and do what you're supposed to do. And that has progressed into life where when the challenges come, you can either rise or you can shrink from them. And that's what I like to do now. I like to rise to that occasion as opposed to shrinking away from it. Take it head on and see what the outcome is. Normally it's good. The second coach is Coach Littlejohn, and that was just because he taught me how to really pay attention to the factors in whatever sport I was playing, whether it was sports or life. He taught me how to really pay attention to those factors that are going to make it easier for you to succeed. And then, flat out, the best coach in my life is my dad. He's the greatest coach. And that's just because he has the rhetoric, he has the style, he has the charisma, and he's put those all together and he's packaged it. And a lot of people would say, oh, he's arrogant. No, he's not. He's nowhere near arrogant. He's very confident. He's self-assured that he can get done what he says he's going to do for you. And for a lot of people, that doesn't resonate with them because that's not how they live their lives. But that's how we live ours, and therefore we're successful at what we do. So.